What's going on, y'all? Welcome back. Got some NBA player props looking at today on PrizePicks. We have 4 picks we're going to take a look at today. Didn't get a video out yesterday, but if you're following me on PrizePicks, we did give out 4 picks yesterday. Went 3-1 on our 4 picks. So make sure you follow me, Bets by Blake, on PrizePicks. Get this stuff out to y'all. 4 picks we're looking at today. We'll hop into a pretty good size slate. First pick, you're going to have to venture with me over to NBA first quarter props. And we're looking at Anthony Simons here, over 2.5 first quarter points against Cleveland. Now, we need to be very clear that he does clear this in every game so far, but in 3 of those 4 games, he only clears this because he hits a 3. All right, so literally just that 1 3 that he's making is cashing this for us. Now, that seems pretty sketchy, but I like it because the volume is consistent. So field goal attempts, 2 4 3 2. Most of those are obviously 3-point attempts, 2 3 2 2. I like that better, even though 3-point shot is obviously a smaller percentage shot, but that makes it safer for us because we only need 1 bucket to clear this, as opposed to, if this were set at 3.5, that's a lot more dangerous. But with how he's shooting, most of his shots in the first quarter are from 3 anyways. So we get 1 bucket, we're good here. So all we need is him to just kind of keep the pace, what he's been doing, give us that 1 3, maybe another bucket down low, and we're good here. So that'll be pick number 1. Pick number 2 is going to be Trey Jones. They have his fantasy score is what I really like. Fantasy score right now is set at 28.5 for Trey Jones. He's going to clear this in all 3 of his games. Monster numbers from him, averaging 39.3. His game logged for fantasy score 42.9, 43 again, and then 32.2. His line is 28.5. So again, he's averaging 39, a little over 39 for assists alone, because assists are worth 1.5, right? For just assists, he's averaging 14 potential assists per game. Steals and blocks, we know, are worth 3 apiece. He's getting averaging 9 fantasy points per game just off steals and blocks. He turns the ball over, but not a ton. 2, 3, and 2 are his game log on turnovers, so you get -1 deduction for each of those. So nothing too crazy there. He still makes up for that with his steals and blocks. Fairly high scoring game here. Over under set at 238.5. Bulls are 3-0 right now, been rolling, and they play at home tonight. So I think that should work in our favor and their favor. I think they're -4.5 favorites here. So all that should work in our favor, man. So that'd be pick number 2. Trey Jones just been a monster. Let's just keep it going. Pick number 3. We'll stay in the same game. We'll hop over to Sacramento. This is going to be Malik Monk. Over 1.5 3-pointers made right here for Malik Monk. Now, this one, we know Monk is a shooter. He doesn't get much other stats. He doesn't get a whole lot of rebounds. Doesn't get a whole lot of assists, 2, 3. You see a season high of 4 here. But his 3-pointers made is really where it's at, in my opinion. So he's going to clear this in 3 of 4 games this year. Through 4 games, he's averaging 5.5 3-point attempts. Love that. We only need him to make 2. He's averaging a little over 5.5 attempts. And he's averaging 3 3-pointers made this year. 3-point attempts have been 4, 9, 6, and 3. That last game against OKC, he goes 0 for 3 from 3. It is what it is there. You just gotta take that one on the chin. Last year though, this guy, he averaged over 2 3-pointers made last year. As a whole season, he averaged 2.1 3-pointers made. So that's good for us. And then when we filter that out to 20+ minute games, that bumps all the way up to a solid 3 average 3-pointers made last year. When he plays 20+ minutes, he's expected 25 tonight. Again, Chicago is favored in this game, so Sacramento's projected to be playing from behind. So all the more reason for him to go out and shoot 25 to 29 minute kind of guy. I think a couple in there a little lower than that, but that'll be pick number 3. Pick number 4 to top this off. Nurkic over 8 rebounds and assists. This for the longest time was at 7.5. It gets bumped up to 8. I think it'll probably get bumped up again, in my opinion. But right now it's set at 8 flat, averaging right now 11.6 per game. Clears this 2 or 3 times, and he only fell short once with 7, so he just hooks you right here. But he's averaging 11.6. He's averaging 23 potential rebound and assists per game, which is massive. We go look at that. Just his rebounds alone is 9.3 per game. That gets us over this mark by itself for rebounds and assists. Just his rebounds alone. So all good numbers there. All work in our favor. Nurkic over 8 rebounds and assists. Malik Monk Give me at least 2 threes from him. 28.5 Trey Jones fantasy score. Anthony Simons over 2.5 first quarter points. Let me know what y'all think. Catch y'all in the next one. Good luck. Later.